What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kilo Loco, and today we're going to be going over 100 Days of Hustle. It's going to be my new campaign, what I'm going to be implementing into my life starting today. And what I want to do is I want to go over what it is, why I'm doing it, what I plan on accomplishing during this 100 days, and how you're going to be making a little bit of money because I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway at the end of it, depending on the results. So let's go ahead and talk about what is 100 Days of Hustle. Now, I've noticed that there are a couple of 100-day challenges going on out there, and I kind of wanted to be part of it, but the two that I've seen the two most popular ones that I've seen were 100 Days of Swift and React 100, which is a spin on 100 Days of React. And those ones are cool, but I actually already code just about every day. So me doing 100 Days of Swift, where, that's actually, invented or made most popular by Paul Hudson. He's doing a great job. He's putting out great content. But 100 Days of Swift, from what I saw, is mostly some of the stuff that a beginner could kind of get into, and it would increase their skills from beginner to intermediate. Whereas I feel like I'm a little bit past that stage. A lot of the stuff that he's teaching in it, I kind of already know, so it's not a good fit for me personally. But if you're a beginner, you should definitely check it out. 100 Days of Swift, pretty good challenge. And then the other one, React 100, I'm personally not interested in React at the moment. I do eventually want to learn it, but just not at the moment. So that's another thing that I'm not interested in. And then just 100 days of code in general. So the hashtag any of these 100 days of code in general. It's like I already do 100 days of code, and I've been doing it for quite some time. The reason why I didn't want to go with one of these is just simply I have so much more that I need to do in my life that isn't just directly revolving around coding itself. Now, will I be coding during this time? Obviously, but 100 days of hustle can mean quite a bit more to me and to you. So if you plan on following me along on this journey of doing 100 days of hustle, you can come up with however you want to structure it. Now, let me go into why I'm doing this. So I want to do 100 days of hustle because I'm falling behind on all the things that I want to provide to you guys, all the content that I want to publish and where I want to be in my life. So in order for me to really get on top of my life, I need to have some type of structure, and I need to have some type of responsibility or accountability. So what I'm going to do is 100 days of hustle is essentially, you could do this depending on however you want it. But for me, it means that I'm going to be publishing content for 100 days straight across multiple platforms. Now, the only two platforms that I actually plan on publishing content 100 days in a row, like 100 pieces of content every single day, is actually going to be YouTube and Instagram. I plan on putting out a YouTube video every single day, and I plan on putting out an Instagram post every single day. Now, there are a couple more things that I want to accomplish during this time. So I got it all written down right here, and I'm going to go over each thing, not into depth, but I'm going to go over each thing that I plan on doing in the next 100 days. So I plan on releasing 3 apps to the App Store, which is going to be pretty easy because, making apps is not a big deal for me, especially because I like to focus on smaller apps, and I already have one that's already almost done. If you've been following me on IG, then you already know that. But release 3 apps to the App Store within this 100-day time frame. I want to release 3 courses on kiloloco.com. Releasing 3 full courses in 100 days is going to definitely be a challenge because it consists of multiple videos. But I already have 1 course fully recorded, which is it's been sitting there collecting dust for the past couple of months. And I'm just going to publish that, and that's going to count towards it. So releasing 3 courses. Releasing 100 YouTube videos, I already talked about this, and hopefully providing you guys with even more value than just a tutorial. So next up, I have 100 days or 100 posts on Instagram. So once again, 100, each day, every day in a row, I'm going to do a post on Instagram. 14 posts on IGTV. So you're going to see 14 IGTV posts, and that's essentially once a week, like I said. I'm going to be experimenting with the content over there. I just want to try out IGTV. 14 TikTok posts. I want to get over to TikTok. TikTok is actually where I'm going to be holding all my kind of crazy content. I always kind of wanted to get into the entertainment part of, being a content creator. And I think that's where I'm just going to go all out on the crazy stuff, the real loco side of Kilo Loco. Yeah, that I mean. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start up the TikTok, and it's going to be at Kilo Loco. You already know that, at Kilo_Loco. Next up, I want to release 14 podcasts. If you didn't know, I have a podcast called the Kilo Loco Show. I just want to make sure that I'm uploading on a weekly basis. And that one, I'm just talking about whatever I feel like talking about. And then I want to read 4 books. Now, this is actually probably going to be the hardest thing for me because I've only actually read, I think maybe like 2 or 3 full books in my entire life. About 3 full books in my entire life. So that's just going to be a challenge in general. And the 4 books that I actually have picked out, 2 from Ray Wenderlich and 2 from Paul Hudson. And I'm actually going to be reading those books in particularly because I am an affiliate of both Ray Wenderlich and Paul Hudson. So they've given me digital copies to all their books. And the reason why they did that is essentially so that I could spread awareness about the books and, so that I could read them. And then if I like them, present them to you guys so that if you guys want to pick them up, you guys know where you can pick them up. Now, the 4 books that I'm going to be reading are going to be the Data Structures book from Ray Wenderlich, the RX Swift book from Ray Wenderlich. That's kind of a tongue twister to say right there. The Testing Swift book from Paul Hudson, and then the Advanced iOS Volume 2 from Paul Hudson. Now, the data structures I chose because you guys asked for it when I revealed that I am now an official affiliate of Ray Wenderlich. So you guys asked for that. Also, it couldn't hurt for me to, brush up on the actual, data structures and stuff like that. So that's why I chose that one. The RX Swift. Now, I personally cannot understand why anybody would use the RX pattern or reactive, programming as a primary. So I want to read RX Swift because I need to fully understand why people are using this, because I really don't see the problems that it's solving for most people's apps. Paul Hudson's Testing Swift, I actually have not even implemented a single unit test into a production project yet. So I really need to get on top of testing, learning how to actually implement it properly. I've done the, follow the tutorials and did tests, but it's like that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I want to read a book on how and when I need to be using tests. And then the last one, Advanced iOS Volume 2. I chose Volume 2. I haven't read Volume 1, but I chose Volume 2 because it had the most technologies in it that I actually wasn't aware of. So that book is actually going to be covering things like, I believe it's Core ML, ARKit, PDF Kit, and there's like a couple of other ones in there, but I haven't actually touched those technologies. So I really want to learn them. Now, I highly encourage you guys to jump onto this 100 Days of Hustle and, set these goals similar to mine. Not necessarily what I'm planning on doing, but as you can see, I'm actually biting off a huge chunk. Like for me to be able to accomplish all of these things that I'm trying to do, that's just crazy. Like if I accomplish all this stuff in 100 days, it's like, damn, it's just a lot to do. And I did that on purpose because I just wanted to push myself as hard as I could and see how far I could get. And I wanted to make it so that, if I were to accomplish, X, Y, and Z, right? If I were to accomplish all these goals, then I would be so happy with myself and my life would be in a way different place, right? So that's what 100 Days of Hustle is all about. It's about setting goals that are technically obtainable, but you probably have to kill yourself just to get to them. But if you kill yourself to get to them, then you know what? At the end, when you hit that finish line, you're going to be in such a better position than when you started, So that's kind of what this 100 Days of Hustle means to me. Now, if you don't want to participate in 100 Days of Hustle, by all means, it's all good. I still have a way for you to, benefit and come out on top. And that's because I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway at the end of 100 Days of Hustle. Now, if I don't complete any one of these tasks, for each one of the tasks that I said that I would do, like let's say like I wanted to read 4 books, right? And I didn't read, like I read 3, but I didn't finish the 4th one, then that would count as a task. Now, if I only read 2 and I didn't finish the last 2, then that would still count as one task because it's in the same category, if that makes sense. So for each category that I mentioned, if I don't complete one of those categories, then I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card for each category that I don't complete. So if I come up with 99 YouTube videos and I don't get that 100th YouTube video out there, then guess what? I have to pay somebody $50. Now, how do you actually go about getting that $50, right? So for each category, $50 tied to it, right? So what I'm going to do is on each platform that the category is related to, I will take the most popular topic. Or like, let's say it's videos, right? I will take the most popular video from that 100 days of hustle, and I will randomly select somebody that's in the comments. Now, this person has to be, follow me on YouTube. It has to be follow me on IG, and yeah, I think that's just it. YouTube, IG, and TikTok. If you follow me on those 3, then you guys can essentially qualify to win. And if I randomly select you and you're following on all 3, I will send you a $50 Amazon gift card for each of those categories. Now, on something like the books, if I don't finish the books, then I'll just, I'll choose one of the 3. Maybe I'll do YouTube. I'll go to one of the most popular videos and I'll choose a random comment out of there. Or maybe I'll go to TikTok, or maybe I'll go to IG. But you have to be following on all the 3 platforms. If you follow on YouTube, IG, and TikTok, then you're going to be qualified to win. And make sure you're leaving a comment on each of those videos just to make sure that you are going to be entered into a chance to win if I don't finish on that platform. So just keep that in mind. So that's going to be all for today, guys. I just wanted to share with you guys my idea for this 100 days of hustle, and I think it's going to be great. No matter what, you guys are going to come out with a whole bunch of content from your boy Kilo Loco. You're going to come out with courses, all that great stuff. And if you guys are going to jump onto the 100 days of hustle, make sure you leave a comment below saying what you want to accomplish so that I can hold you to it and make sure that you're not slacking on your goals either. All right. That's all for today. Go out there, keep coding passionately. I'm out.